Hey guys, it's Anthony here, Super Duty Service. I have got Gary's truck here. Go ahead and hook it up here. We got a bunch of battery voltage. Don't know if it had to have been jump started. $2.99. You know, clean the turbo, clean the map sensor hose, clean the EBP. We got, of course, EGR issues. So, cooling fan speed sensor. That's a freaking. I'm gonna have to get under there and make sure it's actually plugged in. And number 7, contribution balance, just like what the dealer said. So what we're about to do is go ahead and run a power balance test. I'll show you what it looks like. I got to hit the key off and then back on. That way I can start it up. This is Gary's truck. We got 113,000 miles. Let the injector chatter stop. Here we go. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second here. I don't remember him saying had an issue with the long crank. Hopefully it wasn't. Let me get in here. Here, let me go ahead and open up the other screens. Hang on. All right, here we go. Go ahead and kick the key back off and back on. This cold start we got going right here. Fickum looks good. See what ICP is doing. Let's figure out why this thing had that long crank. Here we go. You can see ICP is right here. See if we have... Oh no, it's good. Okay, here are the injectors. I can shut off the compensation right here, the computer compensating. Dealer said 2 and number 6. Trying to show us so you can see it. There's 2, there's 6, 8. 8 looks a little worse. Number 5 dropping down. And put it in gear. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull it inside because I'm not seeing too much that get it inside here. Gonna leave it most of the way in, but not all the way. Now this is one where I'm just going to have to warm it up because see number 1 dropping? Seatbelt stinging. We're going to go ahead and shut this thing back off and go ahead and run a fuel pressure test here. We'll be right back. Thought I'd go ahead and show this real quick before I shut it off. We are seeing fan speed, so it could be an intermittent issue if the code was set for a reason. But we are showing fan speed, so wouldn't freak out too much on that. Generally what I found too is if the oil and the coolant, if the coolant heats up faster than the oil, generally oil cooler is okay. I mean, that's by far no test, but that's just from the history that I've seen. So I would assume that this oil cooler is pretty good because normally they heat up real close to each other if you got a failing oil cooler. Yep. Okay, I'm going to do a little visual under here. I wanted to show this. We might have either a cracked CAC tube or it's not seated all the way on. It's probably just not seated. That could be the reason for the underboost code, for the turbo code, but it's been leaking for a long time. Let me see if I can catch it with the camera. That should be dry, that should be clean. I don't know how well you can see all this, but, and then down in there, let's see if I can get the light on it. Right there. Yeah, it's definitely got a whole bunch of definite signs of leaking. We need to be keeping these CAC boots clean. This one down here, the blue boot, was blue. The upper one. See, I'm gonna go ahead and I might just take this to the car wash right now and get some of this cleaned off. We got to get it off of here. That way we can possibly see where it's coming from. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff down there. So we need to get all this cleaned up. I mean, if there is, this was wet right here too. Right at the radiator. I mean, I don't know that it is the degas vent nipple right here. If it's cracked or who knows, I mean, we'll just have to further inspection will tell that. I'm just looking around here. Thought I would show how nasty this is before I go clean it. Oh yeah, that's not even tight. I just finally grabbed it. Here, let me see if I can stay a little phone. This is how it came. I haven't put a wrench on it yet. That absolutely could be the for the underboost code and the reason for all this crap all over everywhere. So I'm actually going to go take this to the car wash, get it cleaned up, and then we'll do a fuel pressure test, get that tightened up. We got to clean this thing up, get it to where it's back up to yeah. All right, I'll see if this video will hold. If so, I will resume it later once I get everything clean and the fuel pressure test hooked up and that CAC tube tightened. And yep, we'll go from there.